There's been a lot of talk regarding Star Wars Episode 9 and whether or not there's gonna be a time skip from The Last Jedi. Time skips had always been a guaranteed thing in every Star Wars trilogy, and they weren't short time skips either, but always rather long. Well, that is until the Sequel Trilogy broke off from this and decided to have no time skip at all between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, effectively making both movies end and continue from one another by only a mere seconds apart. This was definitely something new in the trilogy series, and it didn't really sit well for most fans. As when you really think about it, all these new characters barely know each other and just basically had one rough weekend together. However, given recent news regarding the Episode 9 production, it looks like a time skip in between movies is now pretty much confirmed to be introduced into the Sequel Trilogy. This all actually came from a recent interview with John Boyega, who teased about growing out his hair for 9 in the following message. "I can't wait to start shooting the next and final leg of the franchise. The first step is growing out my hair, so you can wait for the trailer to see why." So looking at this tweet, unless Finn applies some kind of magic space hair treatment to grow out his hair in a matter of seconds, it's safe to say this means that a time skip is happening for Episode 9. Given that Finn will apparently have long hair now, it's likely that Episode 9 will now take place some months after The Last Jedi, with potentially the Resistance, or the New Rebellion as it wants to be called, now finding itself established on a new base somewhere in the galaxy. And it's actually probably during this time skip, which I wouldn't be surprised is where they take the opportunity to say that Leia passed away. Interestingly enough, there's a casting call for Episode 9 currently underway for a female African American character in the age range between of 18 to 26 years old, named Caro, who's described as having a captivating naturalness and ease to her manner, and a leader and problem solver, who's smart and has a great sense of humor and strong will, all of which that comes to her effortlessly. So this new leader could perhaps be the one that takes over the New Rebellion from Leia, or is part of the Outer Rim allies that Leia mentioned during The Last Jedi. And who knows, maybe she'll be the new romantic interest for Finn, because from what we currently know at the moment, Kelly Marie Tran hasn't signed on yet for Episode 9, and given how awkward and forced of a relationship between Finn and Rose in The Last Jedi was, it wouldn't shock me if JJ just doesn't include her in the movie. Which, yeah, would be a travesty for some fans, while a hands up in the air celebration for others. But with the whole time skip thing for Episode 9 pretty much confirmed thanks to Boyega, what do you hope to see that happens during the time after The Last Jedi? And by the off chance, if this is the case, I figured I'd ask this as well. But are you even disappointed that there will most likely even be a time skip for 9, given how unique the lack of it made the Sequel Trilogy in comparison to the prequels and originals? Let me know in the comments down below. This is N7 from Silo, signing off.